What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be reacting to some Black Sabbath. It's been a minute, but we are back. We will not leave Black Sabbath alone. They will continue to pop up on this channel.
Yeah, there's a lot more great Black Sabbath songs we haven't heard.
For sure. So don't ever think that we are done reacting to Black Sabbath, because that day ain't going to happen.
If you're new, look at our Black Sabbath playlist and suggest a song, because we just picked one straight out of Argentina from one of our commenters.
Right here. Great job. Next, Under the Sun. Under the Sun. Do Under the Sun. Best drum breaks of entire music. Must tried. I'm assuming you mean must listen. Cheers from Argentina.
So we're thinking Under the Sun is a sweet title. And what is the dude's name? Try to read it. What is his name?
Simon Peyton Thorne.
All right,
I believe is how you would say
it.
Or no, Peyton Norton.
We appreciate the suggestion.
Yes. So let's do Under the Sun.
Who knows? Is this one of their? That sounds like one of their early song titles.
Who knows? All right, here it is right here. Oh,
yeah,
off that banger album, because the last reaction we did was off of that album.
So this is Ozzy still obviously with them.
Looks like it.
Cover.
Here we go.
All right, let's go. This is a crazy song.
This is all over the place, but this is pretty cool. What you think?
That drummer is going insane. He's right. I mean, how can you not mention the drummer? I mean,
he's the star of the song, basically. But the guitarist is also doing a lot of stuff as well.
Yeah.
The drums, his drum rolls. He would make the original Rush drummer pretty proud, because remember all his drum rolls on that first album?
Oh yeah. The original. Yeah. True.
This man is going crazy on the drums right now. He's you think he's the best part of the song is the drums? Does he stand out the most?
I think on this one he does stand out the most.
The guitar,
I mean, because the bass is definitely there, and I hear it. and Tony
But the
is
mix
doing
is
his
so
thing.
dirty that the bass is kind of blended in and a little washed out, I'd say.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the bass isn't
To
really
me,
doing
the
too much
drummer
for
and
me.
the singer are standing out.
For me, I think it's the drummer and the guitarist, but I think Ozzy sounds a little sloppy on this one. I think he sounds like I can't really tell what he's saying all that much. And
You can't?
Yeah, his
I
mixing.
called all his lyrics.
I mean, I not really for me, and his mixing's pretty
Yeah.
low as well. Do
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
do you
yeah.
think he's kind of not too he's too quiet or
It sounds like I don't know if they layered his voice. I mean, you know, think about how early this is. I don't know how much they.
I mean,
if they,
he sounds
if they
good
layered
on,
him at
on
all.
War Pigs.
And I don't. And he definitely.
That's before War Pigs before this. But what were you saying?
Yeah. I think he sounds good. I think I like the lyrics. I can see why, man, dude, young people would have loved it at the time because he's saying at the beginning, it's interesting because the first thing he's like is, I don't need no like black magic magician person telling me what to do with my soul. And then he says, I don't need no priest to tell me where I'm gonna go when I die. And he's like, I'm just gonna follow my own. And then they stop the beat and they start over, and then he starts talking about life as a roller coaster. So it's a little bit of a journey on this song, but
What about Under the Sun? Do you think that title matches what he's saying?
so far, I guess under the sun meaning like life. I'm talking about my life under the sun. I guess it does. Maybe there's gonna be more. There's a
They're
lot of
grinded
lyrics. This goes
They
back to
grinded that riff.
their ability to use like different BPMs, like ones
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can't get your head going to.
Remember that one Fairies Wear Boots? That
yeah.
was the biggest
Switch
BPM
up.
switcher.
Remember how many kept switching it up?
Yeah, even more than this.
So they just switched up. Let's see what else they got to do.
All right, let's keep it going.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
So believe what I tell you, it's the only way you'll find in the end. Just believe in yourself, you know you really shouldn't have to pretend. Don't let those empty people try and interfere with your mind. Just live your life and leave them.
And now let me say, I said the bass player sounded washed out. Now that I just listened to it again, I hear the bass. I can completely kind of hear what
Yeah,
he's doing.
yeah,
So the
yeah.
bass actually does sound really good on
Oh
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
I didn't hear him before. I was mostly listening to the drums and the guitars, and probably
Well,
Ozzy as well.
for me,
but I
this-
hear the bass now.
This is what I'm hearing right now is what I think a lot of people miss with Black Sabbath is that they think, oh, it's just a heavy metal. They don't understand that these guys are incredible musicians. And if you listen to the beginning of the song, it's a little bit hard to get into. And then they get into this groove and you realize, bro, these guys can jam.
Oh yeah, they're
Those
in that
man,
pocket.
right there. They get in it,
Dun, dun,
and you're like,
dun, dun,
it's, I
dun,
can see
dun,
somebody
dun,
like they'll be like, "Are you so? Oh, you like Black Sabbath back in the day?" You're like, you don't understand the
understand.
music. Yeah, you don't get
You
it
don't.
because you got to get to what minute are we at?
342.
342, and then you'll get it. You'll understand why
I mean-
Black Sabbath just freaking jams.
Yeah, after that, well, let's talk about that guitar solo. Because that guitar solo was really good, and then you're gonna have it moving into other.
They did. I like
that.
how they-
Always sounds good when you do.
I like
that.
how they mixed it because it was in the left ear was like all drums and bass, and the right
right ear
end
was
was
guitar.
the guitar. I like that.
And then it started moving over to the left.
It
ear.
did. It was like, eh.
That was cool. But then the transition from that solo to the doom 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 doom
Right,
doom
right.
doom doom. That's when you're in that pocket because they were just doing the solo. You're getting into the solo, and then boom, right back into that riff. It's like, ooh, it's just you're
And it
into
gets your
it.
head go. You can't even. You
Yeah,
your head has to
I
go
was
with
I
that.
was hit. My head was
Headbanger.
bopping harder on
Yeah.
that same riff at that part after the solo than like you said at the beginning because that
Yeah,
same
yeah,
riff
yeah.
played at the beginning, but it didn't have that impact of coming in after that solo with that awesome riff.
Another thing I think that stands out, man, is just how dirty their distortion
it's
sounds.
so dirty. And I'm glad you said that. The guitar tone is
awesome.
very good. It's so fuzzy. It's so dirty. It's so distorted. And
it was before. Think about it. Like it was before. It
sounds like a garage band from the 70s.
Before that guy in Boston, I forget his name. He like invented ways to make new sound. This was before a lot of pedals and stuff, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that.
This is dirty. Yeah,
it is.
Do you think if they wanted to, they could have turned it into like not Use Your Illusion? That's so much, but like an Appetite or something.
Like if this would have been made like 20 years later.
No. This time. Do you think they could have cleaned it up? Or do you think it was purposeful?
I guess they could have, because you think about Jimi Hendrix. You think about there were people who had some pretty clean
Rolling Stones was very clean. You know, well, compared to this, they're like the Beatles. Rolling Stones.
I always get the impression that they didn't have a lot, and that's what they were able to produce out of.
Yeah, well, it sounds like it.
But I think that's what makes it sound so good. That low down, dirty, filthy rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right, hit it.
All right.
I'll be high.
Where are we going?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That is how you end the song right there.
Dude.
Wow.
I take it back. Tony carries that song. He goes
you
crazy.
Did you hear the BPM just getting slower?
I love
and
that.
slower? That was
so
good.
Cool.
Oh my goodness.
That song was good.
Man.
He really took you on a journey. I mean, dude, that was crazy, dude.
Man. That's crazy.
They delivered on that song, dude. I bet you listen to that 3 or 4 times, it becomes one of your favorite songs. I mean, there is
that outro is too good. Yeah,
it is.
Man, the whole last riff of the song with the and did you get the guitar solo going? You get a guitar solo in the right ear and one in the left ear that are, I think, two different solos. Like they don't line up. They're two different solos. They're different. Like notes being played, and it still sounds good somehow.
And meanwhile,
you have two completely different solos going in each ear. That should sound awful.
And at the same time, you got this dude rolling his drums like crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
Man, I could
super impressed by that song, man. That is crazy.
Yeah.
It's too bad how many people, like when I was young, missed Black Sabbath. There was a large group of people listening to Black Sabbath, but they just, dude, they had an aura that was just like dark. Like it was It didn't. You didn't understand, bro. These are seriously like gifted musicians that cannot be slept on. You have to hear it.
Yeah, and I think
I mean, that song is epic, right? That song is an epic song.
for real, and it's 550. I mean, they packed that thing with a lot of
Takes you on a journey.
beat switches. Yeah, I mean that has a lot.
They
to
leave
offer.
Ozzy behind. They like open the back door, drop
They
him
did.
off, and they just drive off with
And
the
Ozzy
music.
has no. I would assume Ozzy doesn't have much say in the weird BPMs of the song. You know,
No,
like-
it seems like they write it and then, well, I think they said Geezer did a lot of the lyrics. So, but they definitely didn't have Ozzy come in and sing like moan and sing like over anything. They were like, nope, this is just gonna be us jamming.
Oh, of course, at the end, yeah. I mean, they went crazy. And
Yeah.
I mean, Ozzy could have came in and did some like Robert Plant, stuff, but
they didn't do it.
I wouldn't. I don't need that. He's not Robert Plant.
No, he's
his
not.
thing. He's not known for incredible vocals behind guitars. He's not Axl
Yeah,
Rose
yeah,
or
yeah.
nothing doing it.
But he does have great delivery of his lyrics.
I mean, who else sounds like him on this song? I mean, he sounded
He
sounded drunk. He sounded mixed, kind of. I thought it was
did.
mixed, kind of weird. What did you think? I think
I
he
know
was-
one thing, but if
It's
you-
kind of for me. It was kind of hard to tell what he was saying.
If
too,
you
a little
heard
bit.
some of the best singers are so unique that if you heard 40 people, you could pull his voice out and be like, "That's Ozzy." There's people like that, like Cyndi Lauper's like that. Like you hear her, you're like, "Bro, that's Cyndi Lauper." Like some people just have like a stamp of their voice.
Yeah,
And he's got
like
that.
Michael Jackson. You're obviously gonna know.
I
that's
guess all
Michael.
the greats, if you think about it, if we name like 10 greats, they all had it. But I know one thing: they went from that low down, dirty, filthy rock and roll. He cleaned it up a little bit at that one part. Like it
At the
cleans
end?
up. Yeah, his solo starts to clean up and it starts to get real.
Yeah, but then the thing is that there's two in each ear, so it's just so out of the ordinary that it's still very like rough. Even though it's that part I would say is probably like mixed a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
It's still really weird that there's two in each ear, but it still sounded really cool. I've never heard that before. Two solos in each ear was really crazy. And then that BPM at the end, it really reminds me of this right here, Metallica, and I can completely see how they just kind of
Were inspired.
were inspired because on that album they have a lot of BPM switches, a lot. And obviously, with Black Sabbath coming before, they were probably
Yeah.
learning their songs in their garage
dude, I think
when they were living with their moms.
Yeah, I think everybody would say all rockers were impacted by Black Sabbath. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
for real.
Except for Metallica, they might have wanted to be a little more impacted by that bass. You know what I'm saying? Get a little more bass going.
For
'Cause, man, dude, they
real.
left. They didn't get that. They
For
didn't get that part of the
real.
formula.
They did. Where's your bass at?
I don't know.
Yeah, but they wow. Under the Sun, great suggestion. Be sure to put it in the comment section. Any more suggestions you guys want for Black Sabbath?
Yeah.
Go check out our playlist. We have a playlist on the channel of Black Sabbath songs. So go check that out. That was Under the Sun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And we're out. Peace.